Hello everybody, my name is Fidweteng Kwani and I film about marriage, spirituality and my journey in writing. If you're new here, you are very welcome. Don't forget to like, to subscribe to this channel if you like to see more content. And if you're a returning subscriber, you are so welcome and thank you so much for tuning in. In today's video, I'm going to be asking my husband juicy questions women are afraid to ask men. Drum roll please. So juicy question number one, babe, are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Can you just ask?
So, juicy question number one. If we were not married, okay, and if you were to marry again, who would you marry? Like a celeb, like local hella, who would you pick? Who would you marry if you and I were married?
Why are you starting with the difficult question?
No, who would you marry? It's very simple.
Okay. If I had to marry
Again, or or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Botswana, definitely Amandla Monsa. Yeah, I mean like. Have you seen those muscles? I feel like.
God.
I mean, no, we're not cutting. We should talk about this. I think Amandla Monsa will do for me because Happy she's doing well.
Yeah.
I know. Lately they were at the Olympics. For me, I think she has been doing well for the nation. I like people who are doing well.
You'd be a very proud husband, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you'd be like Mr. Amandla Monsa. You'd be like yeah.
The muscle team.
The muscle team. Hey!
She's going to kill me.
Okay, cool. So this is like local, right? Yeah. International, who would it be?
Obvious. Alicia Keys.
I thank God the US is very far away.
Yeah, because I like her type of music.
Oh, okay.
She's a nice person.
And she is fine too.
Yeah.
I like Alicia too.
Yeah, so
good choice.
Yeah.
Cool. So there's like
babe, I have to ask you first. I
you.
know you're asking me, but I also want to know. So when in Botswana, who would you?
Very obvious. Maybe I don't even need to think, evaluate. Moses Serapa.
Oh, Moses.
It's my guy for days. Moses Serapa, look like nothing.
You want a funny guy?
I want a funny guy. I love comedy. I love
laughing.
laughing.
Are you sending signals that I'm not funny enough?
You are the funniest man I know.
But I'm not funnier than Moses Serapa. He has 2 million followers. How can I be more funny than Moses?
It will have to be Moses Serapa for me. So Moses Serapa, if you are watching this, I know I'm married. Okay, no, I'm not sending any message to Moses Serapa. Yeah. International.
Oh my God.
Internet, Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Funny guys for me. Funny guys throughout for me.
I think that's a win for me. I actually like Kevin Hart. I want to be like Kevin Hart.
Right.
He has nice muscles.
Right.
You know,
And money. Yeah. So if somehow you and I, don't work out and Kevin, I'll be sure to make sure I introduce you guys.
This is so wrong. I'm not gonna shoot you videos.
Okay, cool. Sorry for that. The second juicy question, Moren. The second juicy question that women are afraid to ask men, right? Yeah. Are stretch marks? No. The second juicy question: are stretch marks and weight gain a turn off?
I don't think so. I think it depends who you are. But
okay.
There are people who look at different things to I don't know which word to use.
Okay.
To be drawn to a person or
Okay.
to feel like they love the person. Other people maybe they can love you just because they don't have stretch marks. You understand?
Oh,
I think it depends.
like you are just
A or you prefer A. So for me, I don't think
you are a lamp without spots.
They are looking for
Yeah, not a wrinkled. Yeah.
So for me, I think it's different because I'm not really looking at those type of things.
Okay.
For me, I really have to love the person, and then that's it. Whatever that comes with the package, we can work with.
It still doesn't. It's too external. It's an external feature.
So stretch marks or no stretch marks, I think it's for me it's okay. For me, I love that.
And weight.
Weight also.
We got married. I was a size 30. Now I'm not a size 30.
Yeah, you were very thin. We thank God. I think as life happens, and many things change. And also, which body weight is part of that. When you're now living good, eating well, bound to.
I was eating well then. I was just.
No, you're not eating well. You were making ends meet. So, but now you have a husband who provides. You eat 4 meals a day.
I don't eat 4 meals a day.
Okay, some days. So it's okay for me. It's okay. We're evolving together. I think that's why we are always advised for. You can't marry someone because they are thin. Or they are thick, because that changes. So it's not about the container, it's about the content. So I love the content.
Okay.
The container we can always exercise. There's so many things we can do to stay in shape.
To stay in shape.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
So but then baby, where do we draw the line between, like, okay, it's life, as we evolve, we get to gain weight, and as we evolve, have kids, stretch marks come, like where do we draw the line between that and somebody losing themselves? For example, babe, the way you are, and then you just lose yourself, you eat junk, you don't exercise, before you know it, you're a size 50, and I'm just supposed to say, forget the container. Me, I'm in love with Kabelo. I love him. Oh my God. You get it? Yeah. Do you get what I'm trying to say, baby? Where do we draw the line between losing yourself and things change and people don't remain the same?
I think there's a thin line, in a sense that obviously if I love you, I want to stay in the best shape possible for you. You understand? Not even for you, for my health. You understand? You see how I say that I really like Kevin Hart, and I like how he works out, and how that inspires me to stay in shape for I don't know, for a longer time. I don't want to be very big. You understand? Because I think somehow it might affect maybe when you really go out of proportion, it might affect maybe intimacy and a few things. So, but it doesn't mean that you don't love the person anymore, but it will be. I think I will advise anyone, I will even advise myself to just stay in shape for a better life. You get it, health benefits, romance benefits.
You get just to look good.
Yeah,
you get it, to just to rock outfits and just look good.
Yeah,
and not have to worry about. We are having a conversation at work. Me and one of my colleagues, there are some dresses that we only wear when we have starved ourselves. But if you're going for a function in the evening, you can't eat closer to that function because your belly will expose you. Yeah, you get it. So that you can just be comfortable. I think it's an amazing place to be in, where you can just literally wear anything and rock it, and not be worried. Hey, this one my belly embarrasses me. This one my butt embarrasses me. You get it. So yeah. So the next juicy question. Are you ready? Cool. The next juicy question will be: was our wedding night up to your expectation? Since we waited, we were abstaining, we're Christian, we're born again, we believe in no sex before marriage, so we waited all the way to the wedding night, right? So was it up to your expectation?
I think
answer with wisdom.
Okay.
Our life and our marriage depend on your answer.
Okay. I think what I can say, to be honest, this is from the bottom of my heart.
Okay.
For me, because you even used the word expectations, I didn't put up any expectations, so it's difficult to really say it met my expectations or anything like that.
Why? Why weren't you expecting much?
I don't know. I think wisdom, some of the people that we used to talk to, when we were preparing to get married, there's a couple that told us, no, Charlie, this expectation thing, because the wedding night.
Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Dennis.
Oh yes,
it was.
They told us no expectations. They really
a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure.
Because you'll be both nervous, like wondering how's it going to. So it will be a very horrible thing to put a lot of.
Yeah, because it's a new thing for
both
you.
Of you.
Yeah, I mean, you've been waiting all this time now. Yeah. You have to be together there. You know. Yeah. So probably at the parents' house or something. So there's no how you can be that free, unless maybe you have planned well in time and maybe you went to Dubai, wedding day or something. I don't know. But
15 candles in the room.
So generally it's okay. But I can't say it was really nice. It was nice to be with my wife. for the first time, just to be with her. You get it.
I don't think.
So finally, brethren. What?
How do you answer that on YouTube?
I thought you were asking me. So yeah.
So what you're saying is that don't put a lot of pressure on the wedding night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, anything you do for the first time, hell, there's room for improvement.
It's
so
true.
by the time your first day is like your magical day in the world, hey, I'm not sure about that. Anything you do for the first time, maybe you sing for the first time. Probably when you sing for the 30th time, you get it. You keep
improving.
Yeah. So no pressure for first timers, for first nighters.
Hey, okay, cool. Thank you for that. The other question, what is my question number, man?
I don't know. I'm scared.
The other question. How much of the past?
Wait, I'm sorry.
Baby. Wait.
Okay.
How much of the past should you share? Like in a marital relationship or in any relationship, how much of the past should you share?
I regret signing up for this.
You agreed.
Those are difficult questions.
You agreed. You said you shall answer. So
Hey,
please.
how much of the past? Not fun. The past. Not the fun. The past. Let's stop. This question is.
Talking about farts, we will go into.
Okay. You know what?
No. I feel like let's leave the past. I'll come back to it. Let's talk about farts.
Okay. This is so wrong.
Okay, let's talk about farts. Okay. When were you free to fart in my presence? When we were dating or after marriage?
I don't know. But I think more after marriage. I think I know you're the one.
No, me when we were dating. No, when we were dating. I was like, look, you said you love me.
So I think he also encouraged me to just apparently it's also healthy, so Hannah had also the health benefits.
Like, why sit here and die, right? Yeah. No, us when we were dating, like you get it? When we were dating, he who the sun sets free is free indeed. I didn't really feel the
I was not yet free.
You know it?
I was free halfway.
You're shy.
After marriage, I knew I would have signed anyway. So by the time we have signed, there's no going back.
I get it. Okay. This was just by the way. It wasn't even in the question list.
Hey, you remember?
So how much of the past should you share? Okay, in a marital relationship or in any relationship, you have a past. Probably people you have dated, people you have been with. How much of that should you share? Especially people who have been, there are people who say that maybe if you have slept with 20 people, maybe tell your partner that you have slept with 2 or 3. Raise your stand in that. Do you say that do you think, because I don't think, maybe there is a difference between lying and omitting the truth, or do you say it is wisdom to share every little detail of your past with your current partner? Every little detail. Do you think that is wisdom?
No, not really. I think for me, you can share as much as you can with your partner, but obviously filtering some details,
okay.
You get it. Not lying per se, but filtering for the sensitivity of your new relationship, so. But you can share as much as possible.
Okay.
But also don't be weird, because other things maybe when you share they won't really benefit you, and so I don't know.
And other things also, like you say, other things that when you fail to share, then they come. But then why didn't you tell me about this person?
So I think it requires a lot of wisdom
to know what to share and what not to share. Okay.
Maybe cover it up, not a cover, but like presentation.
Yeah. Because I think also for me, what I have realized with us is that You know, sometimes I would, even when we were dating, I would tell you, you can tell me anything, you can tell me everything, you get it? And though, yeah, it was okay. At that point, I thought, no, I can literally, you know, hear you talk like about your past, and I wouldn't be offended or anything like that. And I've realized that there is also a thin line between, but I don't know, I think that though the truth is powerful, it's not every truth that you can handle well. For example, sometimes you can tell me, or maybe I used to date this person and this and that, and sometimes the way you say it, you know, I really love this person, you know, I really wanted to marry this person, or this person really rocked my world, and I'm listening, you know, this person was just this amazing person, and then sometimes ultimately somehow that can, you know, saw a bit of insecurity to a point where relationship I guess you said you like that other person. You get it? That suggests that I'm somehow comparing myself with that ex of yours or with that relationship that you used to have. So sometimes it's not every truth that you can handle, and it's not every truth that you can really take in well and be mature about it. Before you know it, the poor guy every single time is being tormented by the very past that she said, no, you're free to tell me anything. And then in this everything and this anything, now you can use it against him to say, say Baba. Yeah. So you're okay, you cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cool. My exes.
Hey, now that we are here, another spontaneous question. How do you deal with exes? I know we have written, there is a chapter in the book, Joys and Horrors of Our First Year in Marriage. There is a chapter there. I still yet to shoot a few videos around that book. There is a chapter there. It's called The Ex-Lover Conundrum. It's a chapter. How do you deal with exes now that we are here?
Can someone talk to this woman? Why are you asking me these questions?
We should talk about these things. We should. An ex is not a very...
I was not warned.
I'm a very spontaneous person.
Fasted for this.
No.
For this question.
How do we deal with exes? How do you deal with exes?
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
What is the best way to just deal with exes? From a man's perspective.
The best way to deal with exes, I have learned this.
I have taught him.
Is that when your exes, they should be as far as possible from you. So you can't be constantly talking to your exes. Hi, how are you? How was your day?
Wow.
Yeah, you can't be doing those things. So your exes should be as far as possible from your relationship, the relationship that you are in. You understand? You can't be constantly having people. I don't know, having a way in hell and in any other way should. Yeah. If it's possible, hell, they should be, I don't know, blocked out of your life.
Yeah.
Not necessarily physically blocked, but even if it means blocking, like on WhatsApp, so that you don't have reminders of the past popping up from time to time. Before you know, Mama liked your photos, Mama. You get it.
Are you speaking from experience? You're just saying.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Another thing when you're saying about exes, I think I like how you answered it. You know what? I think there are certain people by Lonkore emotionally they are so stable. I don't know if stability is the right word to use, but there are people that emotionally they are stable enough to talk to an ex without trying to maybe fan any old flame. They're just having a conversation, and even if maybe they chat on Facebook or we used to have a relationship, but they can still talk to you and still be fine. I know that people like that. You are like that. You get it? Like you are just, it's not that you are trying to want them back. You are trying to remind yourself how you used to be. You get it? And I think that now that when you are married or now that you are with somebody in a relationship, it's not just you in that relationship. The challenge comes in when the ex-lover affairs, okay, make the other person feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Did you get what I'm trying to say? So sometimes the decision, because the other person can say, but I don't really have a problem with my ex. I'm the type to always be communicating with my ex. I really don't want them back. I just don't see the reason why I should not talk to you, but I used to date you. There are people like that. They're just okay with, keeping exes around and stuff like that. You get it? It's not wrong. What we're saying is sometimes the problem is the other person that you're with sees that as a very uncomfortable thing to say, but if you are with me, why do you keep talking to the other person? So that's why you were saying that you think that, because sometimes I think relationships are like that. Some people will be cool with exes and then the other person is not. So the best position to be in, because you want to be with this, unless you don't want to be with this person. When you want to be with somebody, when you love somebody, you make absolute, go to the highest level of effort to keep them. So even if it means blocking exes, saying goodbye, I don't care how good of friend you were, I don't care whether they bought you a house, like if it's but a house, but you get it. Hey, but if you want to
someone
keep,
put me a house.
hey, it will have helped both of us.
He's staying in the house.
It's true. Anyway, yeah. No, with those ones, I don't think we're gonna have a problem.
The house ones. You are very weird.
House ones.
Hey, I like how you put it. Good, like you are saying. I think there are people who don't have a problem. For example, me, I didn't have a problem chatting hella with my, not like chatting, but hella or once in 2 months. Hi, how are you, or something like that.
Yep.
But for the sake of your relationship, I think it varies, maybe probably from relationship to relationship.
It's true.
Or if I realize that this makes my wife uncomfortable,
which made me uncomfortable,
I should be in a position to say, you know what, I'm just going to cut this completely. You get it? Because after all, what do I lose? Because all I need, the most important person in the world for me is my wife. So it's the only person that I need to, impress or make sure that whatever I do is surrounded, it's around, above, below, beneath, hair. So yeah. So that's what I think.
Can the church say amen?
Amen. And then, but you might find that there are other people who, like I saying, that maybe both emotionally stable or they're just okay.
They're just okay. What? Okay, I'm Tagolo. Who are you once dated? Man, Petri. Yeah, no, other people are cool.
Hey, so if that works for you, then we are not saying it's a lot to cut off your exes. If that works,
it just
for
depends
you,
from person to person. Other people are just cool. They're just amazing people.
So the best decision should be what will work for our relationship, and it's actually working. I don't say
It's
anything
cool.
wrong.
It's cool. I like how you're answering questions. The next question. Now that we are married, do you still find other ladies attractive? I'll still love you after this.
Ask again.
Now that we're married, do you still find other ladies attractive? I could also answer if you want, but let's start with you. No pressure, Mahatma. Just be honest. It's cool.
Yeah, I think yes.
Yeah!
This is what I mean. Attractive, I mean, okay. Maybe
I should buy a gun.
Maybe I should
buy a gun.
I should explain what I mean. Okay. You are the most beautiful woman.
Thank you very much.
In the world.
Woo!
You understand?
In the world.
You are the best I've ever had. But what I want to say is that when I see a beautiful woman, another beautiful, I can say, this is a very beautiful person. But it ends there. To just appreciate beauty, the way you can see, this is actually a nice car.
The answer is definitely yes.
Well, this is a nice car. Nice house. You don't mean, I want to move into this house. Or because you have your own house, or I have my own wife, but if I see this beautiful woman,
so that you want to.
You get it? This.
So if you see Amanda Mons, you can say,
you see, I will say, this is a nice woman.
If I wasn't married,
so the most important thing here is it's because there's certain stages. If you really spend most of your time, it's like you are constantly looking for beautiful women. You should be careful because now you might be tempted to start going after those women. But if you are just passing by and you see a nice car, you are just passing it, you are not really, you get it. So it's just the same. So
okay.
Yeah, what's wrong is what to do with what you see. If you try to
like taking now action to say hi. So guy. So we don't can't delay. It's like
so you should be just
like,
be careful.
Why are we even having this conversation right now? You get it?
So you find men attractive? You see?
Hmm?
We shouldn't have recorded this video.
What is that supposed to be?
Maria is not supposed to see attractive.
I'm not supposed to see. I have the between you and my eyes are bigger than yours, and I have very good sight. You wear glasses, so how am I not supposed to see?
Because you have me. What
Honestly speaking, I was like, I am blind to the rest of the guys in the world.
Amen.
Blind.
Amen.
Blind.
Amen.
Blind. Super blind. I'm not fooling you. I'm so blind.
You never think, oh, this is a nice guy.
I do. You know what I think, babe? I think that, like you're saying, that it's not that your sight goes. You get it? When you get married, there's no. One of the reasons why, people say that you should cultivate the highest level of self-control when you are alone, when you are single, in training your system to love only one person. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Or sometimes then now when you get married, there is no magic that is done on you to be faithful. That if faithfulness is not your language, you get it? You can't now all of a sudden be a faithful fellow because you're getting married. Nothing, I have walked down the aisle to you. Nothing changes dramatically when I'm walking to you. I'm still OD that I'm going to walk towards that same mind, same habits, same. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So
now you have a ring.
That's just that now that I have a ring. So when I was when I was single, nothing really changes on the other side. You get it? So for me, I just think like you're saying that even if you can see that this person is attractive, this person is kind. I love people who are kind. I love people like you. You get it? So you see that this person can really make a good husband, a good partner. You get it? You are seeing and you are appreciating. But I am not going to be flirting with you. I'm not going to be giving you the wrong impression. I'm not going to be wanting you, texting you. You get it? That people ignore their messages because I love you and I'm in a relationship with you and I gave you my yes. You are the one person that I'm going to be with until I die. I don't want any other things on the side that sort of bring down what we have, me and you, sort of bring dishonor to that. I would never, one of the things that personally, I would never want you to step in a place and other guys look at you like a fool because they have been with me. I don't want that. Good, as my husband, I want you to have a certain level of respect, that people must know that I'm not with other people. I'm with you and you alone. You get it? I don't like that hell. I don't, I would never want to do that to you.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
The same.
You're very welcome.